Mother of the fairy tale, take me by your gentle hand, sail me in your silver boat, sail me silently afloat. Once there was a little hobgoblin who lived deep in the woods in a little rocky dell. He was a very naughty little hobgoblin, for his favorite pastime was to play tricks on the farmers and on the farmers' children and all the townspeople. When night came and it was dark outside, the little hobgoblin would peer out of his little rocky dell, and if the moon were shining and the stars were peeping, the little hobgoblin would creep out through the woods. He would sneak right into the farmer's stall, where the cows were peacefully munching hay. And do you know what that naughty little hobgoblin would do? Quickly, quietly, he would take the tail of one cow, and then the tail of another cow, and tie them together in a knot. Then the next day, when the farmer came to lead them out to pasture, what a time he would have! Next, that naughty little hobgoblin crept into the henhouse. He took all the nice brown eggs out of the nest and hid them in the corner under some straw. The next morning, the farmer's children could find no eggs to gather. Then the little hobgoblin went right into the town, to the people's houses. If there were any children's toys on the yard, that naughty little hobgoblin quickly took them away and hid them. Then he would go up on porches and ring the doorbells, and quickly, before people could see who was at the door, he would run away and hide. Finally, the farmers and the farmers' children and the townspeople's children became very tired of the hobgoblin's silly tricks. One day, they all gathered to try and decide what to do. They thought and they thought. Then someone said, "I know how we can put a stop to that naughty hobgoblin's silly tricks. Now, everybody go down to the fields and pick the biggest vegetable you can find." So everybody went down to the fields, and the largest vegetables they saw were the big, round, yellow pumpkins. Everyone brought one back. Then the man said, "Now, watch what I do." He cut out the top of the pumpkin to make a hat. Then he scooped out all the pulp and all the seeds, and then he said, "Now comes the important part." And he took his knife and he cut 2 eyes, a nose, and a big smiling mouth. Then he said to all the people, "You must all make a jack-o'-lantern like this and put a candle inside each one." Jack-o'-lantern, jack-o'-lantern, you are such a silly sight, as you sit there in the window, looking out at the night. You were once a yellow pumpkin, growing on a sturdy vine. Now you are my jack-o'-lantern, let your candlelight shine. Now, tonight when it is dark, put your jack-o'-lantern in your front window on your front porch and light the candle. We'll fool that naughty little hobgoblin. So the people took their pumpkins home, and when night came, they put the jack-o'-lanterns in their front windows or on their front porches and lit the candle. That night, the little hobgoblin peered out of his rocky dell, and sure enough, the moon was shining brightly and the stars were peeping. So he crept out through the woods to the first farm. He was just about to sneak into the cow stall when suddenly he noticed a big golden face smiling at him. "Oh," he exclaimed, "someone is watching me. I better not go in there," and ran off quickly. On to the hen house he ran, and he was just about to go in when he saw a big golden face smiling at him. "Oh," he exclaimed, "I'd better not go in here. Someone is watching me." And off he ran to the town. But just as he was about to go up on the porch and ring the doorbell of the first house, he stopped. "Oh," he exclaimed, "I better not go up there. Someone is watching me." And there was another big golden face smiling at him. So that naughty little hobgoblin ran as fast as he could back to his rocky little dell, and from that time on he minded his manners. And if things have not changed, they are still that way today. Snip, snap, snout, my story is told out.